got a call earlier this morning that QCP had a massive heart attack at the age of 45 years old, and he was found unresponsive. Now, there's varying reports currently going on. Some outlets are reporting that he had passed away. TMZ is reporting that he's currently in ICU and fighting for his life.
Yeah.
TMZ reported.
What's ICU? I know that's intensive care unit. What does that mean, though? Does that mean like they operating on him or something? I don't know. I hope everything all right, though. I hope everything cool with him. I ain't gonna lie, though, man. You know, shit, I be learning. Man, I seen this earlier. And somebody actually texted me and was like, he had passed. And I was like, yeah, I was like, damn, for real? Because I had seen that he was in a hospital. And, you know, I was like, okay, so it sounded like he good, damn, cool. And then somebody texted me and was like, he passed. I was like, what? Then I went and checked. And my mixtapes had just posted that QC, I think, said that he's still alive and stuff. So I was like, okay, cool.
As of now, QC,
but I don't know the details, though.
Currently receiving medical care. The label says that everyone keep P and his family in their thoughts and prayers. And
for sure, prayers up for P and the family, man. You got kids, boy. Hopefully,
QC adds, we deeply appreciate
pull
everyone's
through,
concern,
brother.
support, prayers, and love and energy right now. Now, Pierre Thomas is his full name. You know, he helped build the careers of many stars. As you guys know, we don't need to name it. Ego, City Girls, among others. He's currently hospitalized after suffering a heart attack.
Damn.
TMZ has learned he's currently, you know, at the Las Vegas hospital.
Oh, he in Vegas.
Currently in the ICU. WAC 100, who's one of QCP's best friend, he took to social media to alert everybody and let everybody know the current status of QCP amid the rumors that QCP had passed away.
I ain't see this, chat.
Yo, we got a lot of rumors out there. I guess it didn't got out. QCP had a situation. I'm seeing the blogs running with the extreme that he's no longer with us.
Like he
untrue.
Look like he a little emotional about it too, don't it?
Still alive.
Damn.
Fighting. So all that QCP is no longer with us. Y'all kill that narrative and put the prayers and the blessings out there.
Yeah, prayers up for sure, man.
I'll be on the side of him within an hour or so.
So he driving to Vegas. Look like.
Man. Bruh, stubborn as hell. Any life enemy gonna fight, and he got life.
That's a real nigga, but that's a real friend right there. Because it seemed like, y'all know WAC 100 live in LA. It seemed like he in the middle of nowhere in the fucking desert. It seemed like he was in LA, heard about the news probably before it even got out, got in his car and got the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know, boy, that nigga really, it seemed like he emotional about it and shit. But that's how you know that nigga, I ain't know they was best friends, but that's how you know you know? That's how you know that's your friend, boy.
So he fighting, so let's kill that narrative. He's still here. All right, I'll let y'all know later.
P is currently fighting for his life, and we all got to be on our knees praying right now. Because if we lose P, this is the biggest loss that hip-hop would have suffered in a very long time. There's not a greater loss than QCP. So right now, he's fighting for his life. We need to be praying. While P is currently going through this, I want to take the opportunity before we even discuss.
That's why I tell niggas, like, I've been super on it. Like learn about what's in ingredients, bro. Don't just be buying shit that you grew up on, buying Frosted Flakes. Go read, go to ChatGPT, take a picture of the ingredients and ask it if there's any chemicals. Ask if there's any processing. Ask what the processing and everything, all these bullshit ass ingredients, ask what that do to your body, bro. You know what I'm saying? McDonald's, eating this fucking McDonald's. Look at the ingredients in McDonald's and Chick-fil-A. Understand what the ingredients mean. All that glyphosate, all that shit that you don't know what it means. That sound like a chemical. Go look and see what it is. And and ask yourself, do you want to eat that? You know what I'm saying? McDonald's. I know everybody can't afford to eat steak and lobster from Roof Chris every damn day. I know this. I know everybody can't afford to go get Wagyu steak from fucking Kroger or Publix or Walmart. You know what I'm saying? But you can, a lot of times, a lot of situations, bro, you can clean up your food spending about the same amount of money that you spending. Real deal. Maybe a little bit more. You feel me? Learn what that shit mean, though, bro. Make sure you working out. Make sure you know what I'm saying, tracking your food. How much fat did you eat today? How much sugar did you eat today? You know what I'm saying? Go on AI. All this shit too easy for it to be any excuses, bro. You feel me? Get you a trainer. Get your ass in that gym and actually work out consistently, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass off of the laptop. Move your feet, gang. Okay? Move your feet.
QCP's
Take care of yourself.
contributions to hip hop, what he has accomplished so far in his life.
Not saying that P not. I'm just saying.
See,
If you want the chance to win 2 tickets to a UFC event in Los Angeles plus $2,000, you need to listen to this right now. Stop what you're doing and listen. Morgan & Morgan is giving away 2 tickets to the UFC 331 in Los Angeles plus $2,000 for all travel expenses. And I know it's a lot of y'all UFC fans that like to see a little fight or something, like to see a little person get knocked out or something. So I think this is a very cool opportunity for all my supporters to win 2 free tickets plus $2,000 for all travel expenses to the UFC 331 in Los Angeles, like I said, man. Because just like UFC fighters bring their everything to the octagon, Morgan & Morgan brings their everything to all their clients in courtrooms all across America. In the UFC, they fighting for a check. Morgan & Morgan is fighting to get you a check. You see how this giveaway is starting to make sense now? Now you probably like, Mula, how do I enter the contest, man? Click the link in the description. Or it also be in the pinned comment down below. So you can bring your girlfriend, your homeboy, your brother. It don't matter. Just 2 free tickets plus $2,000. You can't beat that, man. I said it's a sweepstakes, so good luck. Hopefully somebody that's watching right now, hopefully you win, bro. I hope that you win, bro. Sis, whoever you is, I hope you win. Click the link in the description and enter the sweepstakes. Good luck to everybody. And yeah, have fun at the event. Escape.
me and P had a
Health,
run-in
man.
at some point about 2 years ago. See, I did a podcast, got to speaking on rumors that were circulating about P, you know, that for the most part, I didn't really know too much about. And it got back to P through a mutual. And the mutual put me and P on the phone. Now, the mutual was upset and hot and mad. So I'm thinking P about to match that energy. Because P is worth $100+ million. P could have made my life a living hell if he wanted to, especially
Right.
the way I was speaking about him online.
Right.
And the way, like, the mutual of ours was yelling and screaming and pissed. I thought Q would have had that same temperament. No, his temperament was cool as ice. Cool. We hopped on the phone, and the first thing Q said, bro, like, do you know me? I said, no. Then he pretty much break down, yo, you shouldn't be speaking about this and this and this if you don't know me. And he educated me on what the situation was. And he broke things down. And Q never, bro, P never yelled at all. Not once during that conversation. He didn't raise his voice not once. He essentially says, man, I'm not worried about this, man. Like, I'm not. Right? But he just wanted to educate me. The person who put us on the phone was more upset than P. And that's when I knew, okay,
He just wanted to educate me.
He got this far because he's a thinker. He got this far. He's a cool temperament. He got this far because he don't really take things personally. This is just the overall good dude. And that brings me back to another incident where we seen P's temperament on full display. You remember when P sold QC for like $300 million and black people all across the world began to give him backlash and tear him down?
What am I doing wrong?
Names. If you remember his statement in the middle of the heat and the backlash, yo, you see exactly who he was or who he is because he's not dead. He's currently fighting for his life. But you see exactly who P is in that moment. See, in that moment, anyone else would have taken that moment to lash out and tell people to mind their business. But instead, he pushed for positivity and for us to rally around positivity instead of tearing each other down. And he chose to uplift black creators.
It looks as though South Korean music company HYBE America has just purchased the Atlanta-based Quality Control music label, which is the home to artists like the Migos, Little Baby, City Girls.
I forgot about Lil
and
Yachty too.
According to Billboard, the deal was reportedly worth $300 million. However, outlets like Variety have reported up to $320 million.
Damn.
According to HYBE, regulatory findings via Billboard, Scooter Braun's company paid $250 million in cash, along with $50 million in stock to Quality Control's co-founders Kevin Lee and Pierre Thomas. All of HYBE's leaders are entrepreneurs with phenomenal combined history of finding talent.
They got 50 million in stock too?
Pierre Thomas.
Shit.
P and I are ecstatic about this partnership with Scooter and HYPD.
So did they sell it, or did they sell it like a
confident
big
that it can
percentage?
Get us to our global ambitions we've had in our scope since the beginning of the company, as nothing means more than our artists impacting worldwide. Over many years, Scooter and I have cultivated real trust and a common way of looking at the world and culture. Kevin Lee. The acquisition of Quality Control has received mixed reviews online. QC has always prided itself of being a black-owned business, leaving many to suggest that the company sold out. Wish it stayed black-owned, like he really built that label brick by brick. Don't sell grandma's house. Why
Don't
aren't there
sell
any huge
grandma's
black
house.
labels? R&B, rap, hip-hop owns the music industry. So why is that? The heavy hitters can't all come together and make some massive label or create a black bank? Quality Control has some of the best artists in hip-hop and sold out for $300 million. In 10 years, they could have been worth billions, could have passed the business down to their children. Because of this criticism, Thomas was compelled to post on Instagram with the caption explaining his thoughts on the matter of being labeled a sellout. I don't usually post long notes, but I recorded some thoughts tonight. There's no value in separation. There's so much more value when people are working together and not hating and taking each other down, especially when you come from nothing. Stop thinking people are selling out. Instead, see people are selling in and see that you are building something to create more for everybody. Black entrepreneurs are not getting these opportunities on a regular basis, and they should be.
I will say this. Okay, if it's you, the reason it sounds fucking stupid is this. Number one, you saying motherfuckers, the criticism was, oh, y'all supposed to own it, y'all supposed to own it, y'all supposed to own it. But if I get $300 million, look at how much more I can do for the black community right now with $300 million. Look how first of all, what I can do for my family. Because yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I'm very pro-black. But I'm pro my damn self first, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm pro my family first. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be, nigga, I'm making sure my family's straight first. That's my first responsibility. If your nigga got kids and he got a wife, that's who he supposed to be taking care of. His mama, his pops, whatever the case is, his kids, his wife, that's who he supposed to worry about and take care of. Niggas don't have to take care of the whole black community. Everybody don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? I agree with a lot of shit y'all saying, but everybody don't have to do that though. Second, look at how much more I can do with $150 million a piece between two black people. They got $300 million probably just for selling a damn catalog. You don't think they can go with that $300 million? They can go fucking start another label and now get even bigger artists, get even do even more with the artist. And they got this company backing them up now on this label with it. And they got they really like the middleman now between the streets and the niggas with the 300 millions and the billions that buying $300 million. Like, y'all gotta understand the real business behind it. But you know, a lot of niggas, all social media is a lot of niggas talking about shit they don't know shit about. That's all it is. You feel me? Even me, I be talking about shit I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about 90% of the time. You feel me? I'm just talking shit. It's just a shit talking, you know, because it's all life about perspective, bro. But you know, yeah, niggas just talking about shit they don't know about. That's all. Niggas, it's a lot of just ignorance and shit like that. But like I said, with 300 million, it's a lot of shit you could do. Start a new label, put people on even more in an even better way. And now I can go get the next Lil Baby and be like, hey, come over here with these guys and sign the Quality Control. These guys, they got the real bag. They gonna put you on a global stage. You know what I'm saying?
Let's stay inspired and celebrate the blessings and leveling up and breaking up barriers. Ready for the next chapter.
In that moment, you got to see exactly who P is. A lot of other people, and we've seen it as of recently,
for sure.
If they're in the middle of drama, if they're in the middle of
they popping
backlash,
it.
they lash out.
Yeah, they popping
They
it.
go off on black people. They denounce their blackness. P didn't do that. No, he rallied around his people. He understood it. He stood in the fight. He took it. That's who P is. A solid, good dude. Now, I want you guys to hear from P's mouth exactly how he built his empire, so you can see how like inspirational this is. This is a man who was in the streets, but at some point realized the wrongs he were doing was not worth it and wanted to get out the streets. And that led to him putting his money, his resources, and his vision into music, and it ultimately pay off.
That I built.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The quality
Coach K,
control,
too.
How did that come together? I mean, that was your vision.
Shout out
right?
Coach
You
K.
at first?
Yeah, I was.
I used to study these niggas. That's why it's real sad to me that P, going through what he going through, because obviously I don't know him or Coach, but I knew what they was doing. I was watching the interviews with them. Like, I wanted to hear how the bosses was thinking. The rapper interviews was cool because I wanted to hear about the money and all that shit for sure. I wanted to imagine myself on a Breakfast Club. So yeah, I watched the rappers' interviews and the rappers' freestyles and all that for sure. I was a fan. But I wanted to hear the boss talking. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to hear the owner of the label, because I ain't never really want to be, I want to be the owner on some boss shit. My own shit. It don't work.
I had a label, and then Coach, I had sort of gave it up a little bit, but I had this studio. And I called Coach for some advice because, I was just watching how Coach moved, and everybody knew Coach from in Atlanta from, the Pastor Troy and Young G's and Gucci. Mm-hmm. And Gucci, he's that's like my brother.
That's your partner,
so,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I sort of seen how I sort of got firsthand on how Coach operated and how he moved, you know what I'm saying? And I had reached out to him. Be honest, it was just a real conversation. I was like, Coach, man, help me guide these streets. It was just simple as that.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got this studio, but I just need some help. I was just telling him, just come take the studio over and you can have it and just pay me money on it, because I was really
through with
the rap I had done. Made some rookie mistakes,
Yeah.
trying to, with my partner that I had before and some of the artists we was trying to develop, and, in this game, ain't nobody gonna really give you the information that you
Hell
need.
no,
So
you gonna have to.
you out there making
have to fuck
mistakes
up.
and blowing money and stuff. Ain't nobody. Everybody's just trying to get money. Ain't nobody trying to, guide you into the right direction. So I felt like Coach was a solid dude. So I reached out to him, and he, it was just simple as that. Man, help me guide these streets. I wanna do this. He was like, man, I got these artists that I'm managing, which was, the Migos.
Yeah.
And it was like, reach out to Gucci, because Gucci was going through his situation.
Right.
Man, we used to talk every day from jail.
I remember this story now.
Gucci. Everything was
Because he
good.
got him from Gucci.
And then
Gucci had
I
every
never forget,
rapper in
Coach was
Atlanta,
like,
though.
He's like, bro, you signed him, and I'm gonna manage him. But I remember this was back in 2013. He was like, I'm gonna do this, but a manager can get cut out.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that comes from some of his past experience. He was like, man, don't worry about it. We'll bust it down, or however you want to do it. And we just been rocking there since.
Even the name Quality Control is kind of like a definitive statement. Like, how did that come about? Just the name.
Man,
It's a hard name, on God.
I'm gonna tell you the real story behind it.
Yeah, it's a real one.
It's the first label was Dirty Dollar.
Right.
A dirty
So,
dollar.
me and my partner Dirty, it was sort of like street bad name and stuff on it. So, not a bad name, but it was just like street. You feel?
It
what
was
I'm saying?
it was a street.
Yeah, it was too street. And Coach was like, you need to change it up. You feel what I'm saying? He like, you need to make it clean. So he like, what means a lot to you? And I was telling him, I had my best friend. He got killed in 2009, and it was a real situation where both of us was in a situation where both of us got shot, and I lived and I survived, but he didn't.
Damn.
So, that's like my best friend. We called him Q. His name was Q. His name Karan Dennis, but everybody called him Q. So I said Q. I said that mean a lot to me. That's like my best friend. I cherish him. He like my guardian angel. And he was like, I'm gonna come up with something.
We praying for QCP.
Yeah, let me see if it's an update,
Hope
man.
it don't.
I was on my mixtapes at this earlier. See if it's a refresh. Damn. No, I don't see no update. Oh, I said QCO. They know what I meant. It's 38 minutes ago right here. Right? 38 minutes? Nah, this is say it happened at 10 a.m. We're talking about 32 minutes. Shit was hours ago. See how I say 38 minutes right there? They finessing. Good marketing, ain't it? It's 2 hours ago. I'm not doing all that stupid ass shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, it's not no update. But I guess he's receiving care. So I don't know if this. I don't know what the ICU means though. Let me see. What does it mean if someone is in the ICU? Life-threatening illnesses and need round-the-clock care. Close observation. Okay, so it's just like a more serious part of the hospital. I got you. So yeah, I hope he pulled through though. That nigga got kids, man. You know, you don't want to. He's way too young. I think they say 45. Let me see. You on Wikipedia? Let's type in his real name. Pierre Thomas. I think you said 45, right? He at 45 years old. So young as hell, bro. He only supposed to be 41? No, that's NFL. Yeah, 45. He's supposed to be shit, not even halfway through with his life, for real, you know? So he got kids, man. He want to see his grandkids and just live, bro. Live life precious, man.